Hi guys, welcome to Travelicious. Christmas is the festival of light and happiness. When it arrives, people think about the lights and decorations in New York. On this eve, people love to visit the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree and the lavish store window displays of Midtown Manhattan. But do you know where to find the best Christmas lights and decorations? The Dyker Heights Christmas Lights are truly a must-see when visiting New York during the festive season. The neighborhood is one of the most Christmassy places you will ever see, with so many houses covered with thousands of lights. Let's go on this glittering journey through Brooklyn's winter wonderland. This neighborhood is renowned for its holiday decorations, as these are really elaborate and extravagant decorations and light displays. Most of these decorations are actually done by professional lighting companies each year and not by the homeowners. The Dyker Heights Christmas Lights started in the 1980s when one of the residents named Lucy Spada extravagantly decorated her entire house located on 84th Street inside and out. Her neighbors allegedly did not like or appreciate the over-the-top display, but in true New York style, she told them where to go. And since then, every year more and more homes in the neighborhood have joined in with the tradition. Dyker Heights is located in Brooklyn. In the neighborhood, the majority of the homes that are decorated can be found from 83rd to 86th Streets, between 11th to 13th Avenue. The Spada House, 1152 84th Street, is the most famous Dyker Heights house for Christmas. If you can only see one house in Dyker Heights, then this is the house to be. The majority of the homes in Dyker Heights turn on their Christmas lights the day after Thanksgiving, and they remain lit until the new year. However, not every house will be decorated straight away, so it is best to visit during the month of December to see all of the displays. The lights are turned on every day at sunset once it gets dark and turned off between 9 and 10 p.m. If you are planning to visit Dyker Heights and have some flexibility, I highly recommend visiting early December, like the beginning of the second week of December, before the Christmas travel rush happens, and on a weekday instead of the weekend, which will be very crowded. There are 3 ways to get to Dyker Heights from the rest of New York City: public transportation, Uber, or drive. Depending on where you live, one method may be better than the other. The easiest and cheapest way to travel from Manhattan to Dyker Heights in Brooklyn is to take the subway. You can either take the D train to 79th Street or the R train to 86th Street. Once you get to either station, you will need to walk between 10 and 15 minutes, depending on how quick you walk, to reach the streets where the majority of the Christmas lights are. If you do not want to use the subway, it is also possible to take an Uber or Lyft from where you are staying in the city. This, however, is definitely not a cheap option. Lastly, if you have a car, you may be tempted to drive to Dyker Heights. Some people may say this is a bad idea because the traffic is terrible, but I say it depends. It's pretty much impossible to park right next to the super festive houses. You may need to park 15 to 25 minutes away. Your best chances to find parking are between 79th to 86th Street. You do not need a tour to see the Christmas lights at Dyker Heights. I am by no means against tours to Dyker Heights. I think they are convenient and definitely meet the needs of tourists. The only reason people take a tour is because Dyker Heights is far from Manhattan and it is harder to get to. Many visitors also do not know where to go in Dyker Heights to see the holiday decorations. Many of the tours are 4 hours long, and you actually spend 2-3 hours on the bus. You only really spend a little bit over an hour in Dyker Heights. But if you want to save money, then I recommend just walking around the neighborhood by yourself. You can take as long or short as you want, and take as many photos and videos as you like. You need at least 1 hour to 1.5 hours. If you want to take a lot of photos and videos, then you might take longer. Just grab some pastries from Tasty Pastry Shoppe before you explore. They close by 8 p.m. If you want some pizza, then stop by Tony's Pizzeria. The weather in New York in December can be absolutely freezing, especially once it gets dark. So remember to wrap up warm and wear lots of layers and bring a hat, scarf, and gloves with you. Check the weather forecast before leaving for Dyker Heights, and if rain is a possibility, make sure to carry an umbrella with you. As you will be walking down all of the streets, make sure to wear comfortable shoes. There are no public restrooms in the neighborhood, only private houses, so make sure to use the bathroom before getting there. There are some fast food places along 86th Street where you can get a snack to eat and use their restrooms at the same time. Dyker Heights is free of charge to visit, barring any transportation costs to get there. However, some of the homes in the neighborhood have donation boxes outside to collect for local charities, so remember to bring some cash with you. It's the least you can do, given how extravagant the displays are. As Dyker Heights is a residential neighborhood, remember to be respectful to the owners of the houses and do not walk onto any of the properties themselves to take better photos, ring the doorbells of the houses, or leave any trash in the streets. If using your phone to take photos, remember to bring a portable charger with you as your phone battery will run down very quickly, especially in cold weather. The Dyker Heights Christmas lights are not to be missed when visiting New York City in December. Do not be discouraged by the distance you have to travel from Manhattan. It is completely worth it, and you will feel like you are in the most Christmassy movie ever. It is over the top and is truly New York at its best, and it cannot fail to leave the biggest smile on your face. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see in and around New York City. See you guys in our next video. Till then, take care and keep traveling.